So this is Sweetwater Bike Park. It opened in January of 2020, and I've been wanting to go here since I've been back from the Bay Area. It's got some pretty nice jump lines, 2 flow trails, 1 pump track, and then also a tech section at the beginning of the park, which is pretty fun to mess around with when you get tired. Here's one of the bigger jumps. This is the black line, and it has a pretty steep takeoff. The landing is pretty steep also. Warming up on the blue and black line, it's pretty nice practice for getting you ready for the black jumps. So I'm going to take you guys on a little trip through the park. There's a tech section like I was saying. Alright, then you cross over this bridge, and right there is where the bottom of the flow trails meet up. So the one on the left right there is the smaller flow trail, and the one I just passed was the bigger flow trail with the wall rides at the end. Right here you keep riding, and you're right at the end of the jump line. And it puts you right into this pump track. You can mess around a little bit, get your legs warmed up and everything, and then be ready for the rest of the jumps. Alright, so I'm going to take you through all the jump lines right now. It's got 3 jump lines. Actually, it's got 4 jump lines, it says on the website. It's got the small one, the beginner one, and then it's got a medium one that's like a blue-black kind of mix. But this right here is the green one, so the easiest jump line. It's got pretty good flow to it, and this is actually probably one of the more fun lines just to hit whips and hang out at. Here's the medium one, the blue line. So it starts off with a nice roller straight into the jumps. This is a really good progression kind of style park, because you can go from the small jumps to the medium jumps to the big jumps pretty quickly. Here's the black line, the expert jumps. Pretty steep takeoff, like I was saying. You get a lot of air time, it's pretty nice. And actually, I think they're more mellow than the medium jumps that they have at this park. Alright, then we got the easy flow trail, the green flow trail. This one, going pretty slow, because the berms are pretty small, but it's nice to warm up on. You get to go up at the top, take a cruise all the way to the bottom, pump it if you want to. You can get a lot of speed on this if you want, but I'm just taking it easy. Right at the end here, drops you down at the bottom of the park. There's some doubles that you can kind of hit if you pull really hard, but takes you right back down at the bottom of the park, so you can ride back up again. And then this is the black flow trail. I'm not sure exactly how this is black. I guess the wall rides are kind of what makes it the black trail. But it's pretty similar to the green trail. Nicer, bigger berms. Some of the rollers in the pump track are a little bit steeper, so you can kind of jump off of them or wheelie or whatever. Then you come up to these wall rides, which are pretty intuitive actually. I'd never hit a wall ride before, but this was a pretty nice one to hit. And then naturally, kind of takes you back down to the tech section. It's got some skinnies at the top of it that you can kind of roll through. And if you go to the left right here, you can see that you can go all the way back up to the top of the flow trails. But then if you turn around, there's this nice little section on the right. It's got 3 drops. The medium one is what I'm going off of. The big one's just kind of annoying. Then you can go right down into the tech section. Some of these skinnies are pretty fun to hit. I don't think I really made it to the end of the longer ones. Kept on falling off right at the end. That's alright. Oh.
Excuse me.
This is just taking it back through the other side of the pump track. You can kind of take it right back to the start of the jump lines if you want. It's perfect just for cruising around, making your way back to the front of the jump lines, something like that. One thing I do like about this park is how you can kind of mix and match the jump lines. So this one, you start on the black line, go to the blue, hit the rest of the blue line, and then end up back at the bottom, ride back up at the top. You can do the same kind of thing with the flow trails actually. Definitely didn't do as good of a job linking these together, but GoPro ended up dying on me and I forgot the other battery, so didn't get to film anymore today. That's San Diego's newest bike park. I would definitely recommend going out there, trying it for yourself. The jump lines are pretty fun. Really great progression. I don't think I'd ever hit jumps like that before. The black jumps as steep. So that was definitely a worthwhile trip just to get some progression.